I've met people through the nonprofit Operation Song, and you talk about people that were paying colleges, their kids' college funds through songwriting. That
Yep.
just, it's not what it used to be anymore because of digital publishing.
Yeah. I mean, you use the mechanical royalty rate is, 9 point, I don't know what it is this year. It was 9.1, 9.2 cents per song per record last 2 years ago. So, even if you got a song on a Garth Brooks record that wasn't a radio single is the word I'm looking for. You'd make, it sells 1 million copies, you make $91,000, you make a living. Like that's, but now it's like the streaming royalty rates is nowhere near. I mean, like I would typically make on like a show day, selling records at a show, more in one show than I would make streaming the entire year. And so the shift in that, and so for a staff songwriter who doesn't go out and tour, you would be dependent upon getting a song on a record, and you can make a living, recoup your salary. With that going away, then you're dependent on getting a hit that's on the radio, because that's a different set of income. And so if you don't get a hit, if you don't get radio play, like your chances of making money, they dwindle down pretty quickly. And so, I mean, they're trying to figure it out, the streaming rates.
Sure. Because eventually you're going to squeeze artists out of being an artist. And that's what you don't want.
The trick has been that it historically, at least especially in Nashville, it's been songwriters write the songs for the artists. Not all. There are some artists that write their own songs, but traditionally it was the songwriters who wrote the songs, and that's what they're really good at doing. There could be terrible singers, but they write amazing songs. Which is one of the things that drew me to this town, was like, man, these songs are amazing. And you go see a guy who is never going to be on the cover of GQ magazine, but man, that guy will slay you with his song. And it used to be they would write the songs, and then, and whoever would sing them, George Strait would sing it, and everybody made a living. Well, there was that sort of division of labor. And because of the way that the finances have gotten squeezed, now they're making singers writers when they aren't necessarily a great writer. They could be an incredible singer, really beautiful, however that all shakes out. But it's like, well, the label needs to make that money from the publishing end, so they're going to say, okay, you're a writer. We gotta get them one way or the other. Machine